Aston Martin's underperforming engine is cited as the primary factor limiting the team's results this season, with no single confirmed number existing for the rumored 40-50 brop gain from Honda's upcoming upgrade, leaving many to question if the real-world improvement will be as significant as hoped. Honda's chief engineer recently expressed confidence that their new power unit could transform Aston Martin's 2026 season, but this bold claim is met with skepticism in the paddock. Sources within the team and press report a wide range of potential gains from the rumored upgrade, ranging from modest improvements to transformative changes. However, Aston Martin's internal target aims for a substantial 0.5 seconds per lap improvement, a figure that has not been independently confirmed by Honda. Adding to the complexity is Adrian Newey's admission that the initial chassis design did not fit well with Honda's engine concept, leading some critics to question whether the blame lies more with Aston Martin's design approach than with Honda itself. As teams prepare for the second half of the season, this uncertainty around the actual performance boost from the upcoming upgrade creates a significant storyline. Will Aston Martin's mid-season push be enough to turn their struggling 2026 campaign into a competitive one? Amidst this backdrop of speculative optimism and cautious skepticism, sources within the paddock suggest that Aston Martin's strategy for 2027 is not solely reliant on a single technological fix, but rather an intricate blend of aerodynamic refinement and chassis optimization. Adrian Newey's team has reportedly been exploring innovative solutions to maximize downforce efficiency without compromising the car's overall balance, a critical aspect given the forthcoming regulations. Motor industry insiders have noted that Honda's collaboration with Aston Martin extends beyond just engine performance, delving into the intricacies of powertrain integration and aerodynamic synergies. This holistic approach aims to address not only the immediate needs of the current season, but also lay a robust foundation for future competitiveness. According to unnamed sources close to the team, Newey's vision includes a radical redesign of key suspension components that will leverage the upgraded engine's characteristics. Furthermore, media outlets have highlighted the significance of the forthcoming European Grand Prix at Zandvoort as a crucial juncture in this narrative. The circuit's long straights and high-speed corners make it an ideal setting to gauge the true potential of the new power unit, offering valuable insights into its real-world performance beyond mere theoretical projections. Despite the optimism surrounding these developments, some critics argue that the team's progress remains contingent on overcoming significant technical hurdles. Adrian Newey himself has acknowledged the complexity of aligning the engine's capabilities with the car's overall design philosophy, a challenge underscored by his previous comments about having to rethink substantial portions of the AMR26 to accommodate initial Honda power unit specifications. Peter Windsor, a respected commentator and former F1 driver, has weighed in on this debate, suggesting that while Honda's role is undeniably crucial, Newey's influence over Aston Martin's strategic direction cannot be understated. He contends that the team's underperformance in 2026 stems from an interplay of design missteps and unforeseen engine limitations, rather than a singular issue. Adding another layer to this intricate narrative, recent reports indicate that Aston Martin and Honda have been engaging in extensive dialogue not only about near-term solutions, but also long-term engine relaxing. And 9 times Zandvoort, both Kania. Like this is the Weagle had been evolved and like with their piano. And a mogo his hue had been my the chemicals, health calm, and Peter Windsor's line. He on a single polity and American patternation. Knowing with their selves. In the heart of F1's high-stakes environment, the interplay between Honda and Aston Martin has become a critical subplot in the ongoing narrative around engine performance and team development strategies. Adrian Newey's comments on the AMR27's design choices hint at a proactive approach to mitigating issues seen during the 2026 season. This forward-thinking strategy underscores the complexity of balancing immediate needs with long-term goals. However, amidst this optimism, there remains significant skepticism about the true impact of the rumored power unit upgrade. Sergio Perez's comments reflect a more grounded perspective, acknowledging the intricate balance between engine performance and overall car dynamics. The real challenge, Perez notes, is not just getting more horsepower but integrating it efficiently into our car setup. As the 2026 season progresses, Aston Martin's decision to debut their updated Honda engine at Zandvoort sets a critical milestone. The Belgian Grand Prix provides an early opportunity for teams and fans alike to gauge the tangible benefits of this upgrade. This timing places immense pressure on both Honda and Aston Martin to deliver a significant performance leap. The real test, as one insider puts it, is not just what they bring in August, but how that translates into race pace over the long haul. The initial shakedown at Hungaroring offered promising signs, yet insiders caution against premature celebration. With no official confirmation of specific gains from Honda's upgrades, the exact improvements remain speculative. Meanwhile, Adrian Newey's emphasis on a mature approach for Aston Martin resonates with the broader theme of strategic planning versus reactionary problem-solving. This philosophy extends beyond engine dynamics to encompass aerodynamics and chassis design. We're learning, Newey observes, that being prepared for future rules changes is just as crucial as addressing immediate challenges. The underlying tension between Honda's technological prowess and Aston Martin's ability to integrate these advancements effectively continues to be a focal point of discussion in F1 circles. This interplay highlights the multifaceted nature of modern racing, where engine performance meets car design, team strategy aligns with regulatory compliance. As teams navigate the complexities introduced by 2026 rule changes and anticipate further shifts in 2027, Aston Martin's approach to balancing immediate fixes with long-term planning offers valuable insights. The challenge lies not just in innovating, but in sustaining that innovation through evolving regulations and competitive pressures. The broader implication of this saga extends beyond Aston Martin's performance in the coming months. It speaks to a larger narrative within F1 about technological collaboration, strategic foresight, and the balance between short-term gains and long-term vision. As teams and manufacturers continue their intricate dance around these themes, the story of Honda and Aston Martin unfolds as an essential case study in modern racing dynamics. With each engine update and design iteration, the relationship between technical innovation and practical application comes under renewed scrutiny. The journey from Hungaroring to Zandvoort and beyond promises not only performance gains but also critical lessons on how teams can effectively leverage their partnerships for sustained competitive advantage. As F1 fans and analysts eagerly await the concrete results of Honda's latest power unit, one thing remains clear. The battle between immediate improvements and strategic foresight will continue to shape Aston Martin's, and indeed every team's approach in the ever-evolving landscape of Formula One. As Aston Martin and Honda gear up for a critical stretch of the 2026 season, the team's internal dynamics remain under scrutiny. Adrian Newey's comments about the team's maturity and resilience are pivotal in this narrative. According to GP Blog and Yahoo Sports, Newey stated, "The AMR 27 will be more mature and refined than anything we've attempted so far. This sentiment underscores a strategic shift aimed at avoiding last year's rush development cycle." Meanwhile, Sergio Perez's insights into the team's ongoing preparations are equally revealing. He notes that while there is substantial pressure to perform well this season with the upcoming Honda upgrade, the focus on AMR 27 cannot be ignored. Perez's comments highlight the dual challenges Aston Martin faces, balancing immediate performance gains with long-term structural improvements. The rumored 4050 bhpk gain from Honda's power unit update remains a central point of contention in the paddock. Motor Biscuit and Yahoo Sports delve into why these figures may be overstated, suggesting that actual performance increments might fall short of expectations. While some insiders claim a significant uplift is achievable, others believe the gains will be modest. Motorcyclesports.net adds another layer to this debate by reporting on recent discussions between Newey and Honda's technical team. These talks reportedly centered around refining the AMR 26's existing engine integration issues before moving on to the AMR 27 project. This indicates that despite the focus on upcoming upgrades, there is still a significant amount of work to be done on current assets. In the context of these developments, it becomes clear that Aston Martin's approach to their future ambitions hinges not only on technological advancements, but also on the ability to adapt and refine their existing resources. GP fans and F1 oversteer both emphasize this point by quoting Peter Windsor. The real test for Newey will be how he manages these dual objectives, balancing short-term fixes with long-term vision. As the season progresses, the team's strategy becomes more evident. According to Motor Biscuit, Aston Martin is placing a greater emphasis on reliability and performance stability rather than solely chasing raw horsepower figures. This approach suggests that while incremental power improvements are important, they must be balanced with maintaining overall vehicle integrity. Furthermore, the influence of the 2027 rule changes cannot be overstated. Motorsport.com highlights how these regulations will impact Aston Martin's future direction. The team's efforts to address current engine issues and prepare for upcoming rules changes reflect a broader strategy aimed at long-term competitiveness. The FIA's stance regarding potential assistance for Aston Martin is also noteworthy. According to F1 Oversteer, when Newey's comments about Honda's challenges were perceived by some as an attempt to exaggerate the problems, the governing body made it clear that they would not intervene. This indicates a commitment to maintaining fairness and impartiality in handling team-specific issues. In summary, while Aston Martin faces significant hurdles this season with their current power unit performance, the focus on both immediate improvements and long-term planning is evident. The team's efforts to refine existing assets alongside preparing for future regulations demonstrate a strategic approach aimed at sustained success. As they head into the second half of the year, the upcoming Honda upgrade and the broader AMR27 project will be crucial in determining their trajectory. These developments underscore the intricate balance between short-term performance boosts and long-term structural improvements that Aston Martin must navigate to regain competitive ground. The team's ability to address these challenges effectively could significantly impact their future standing within Formula One. Despite the optimism expressed by Honda's leadership, skepticism remains prevalent in the paddock regarding the extent of the power gain from the upgraded engine. Sources close to the team suggest that while the rumored 40-50 bp increase and a potential 0.8 second lap time improvement are exciting possibilities, these numbers may be overly optimistic. The reality could fall significantly short, with some insiders predicting gains in the range of 20 to 30 bhp, which would still represent a meaningful performance boost but less dramatic than initially reported. The discrepancy between the team's and media's expectations highlights an ongoing challenge in managing public perception versus behind-the-scenes realities in F1. Team principal Otmar Schaffnauer has been careful not to overpromise on the upgrade's impact, maintaining a cautiously optimistic stance that aligns with Honda's projections but avoids setting overly ambitious targets. In light of these uncertainties, Aston Martin is focusing its efforts on ensuring that the upgraded power unit complements ongoing chassis developments. Adrian Newey has hinted at further refinements being made to the AMR26 before the introduction of the new engine in Zandvoort. These tweaks aim to synergize with the enhanced power delivery and capitalize fully on any performance gains, even if they do not reach the initial lofty expectations. Beyond addressing immediate issues, Aston Martin's strategy for 2027 involves a significant shift from reactive development to proactive planning. The team has already made key architectural decisions for the AMR27 that are anticipated to smooth out potential challenges and reduce last-minute changes. This includes optimizing engine positioning and suspension concepts early in the design process.